Hey guys, just a couple thoughts. Um, just at work today, and I was just thinking, and one of the biggest thoughts I had was: are we limiting God? Do we limit God's power in our lives on whatever we do, trying to control things instead of trusting Him, not giving our all to Him? They're also just the things in our life are, thinking that we can do everything. And there is a saying that we're supposed to trust in God, like everything relies on Him. Believe that everything is on God, but work on everything like everything is our responsibility. And it's true. We need to do that. It shows we have a strong faith. But at the same time, we can take it too far and have little to no faith when we are working on ourselves and trying to do good works and working our salvation like it depends on us. And then little by little, if we are not careful, we stop relying on God and we start thinking that we control our destiny, and we end up failing big time. We have to find that balance. And another way we may limit God is on believing things that even though we don't understand it, and we're supposed to believe it, and yet we don't. Prime example, the Eucharist. We don't understand how it's truly Jesus' body, blood, soul, and divinity. Never will understand it fully, but we believe because He is God. Many of our Protestant brothers and sisters say it's just a symbol, and by saying it's just a symbol, they limit God's ability. They limit God's power. God is all-powerful. He can do whatever the heck He wants, and He chose to be with us till the end of the age, till the end of time. And we keep forgetting, especially they keep forgetting, and sometimes we do too. We forget that God is all-powerful. He is outside time. He's omnipotent. He's present at every single moment in history, from beginning to end at the exact same time. So, when He instituted the Eucharist, and I've talked to a few people who believe that it was Jesus' body, blood, soul, and divinity at the Last Supper because He is God. They do not believe that it happens at every single Mass. And there's several things. It's a symbol because they limit God's ability to give or to make it His body, blood, soul, and divinity through the priest, or it's the travel through time to the Last Supper kind of thing. We're present at the Last Supper at Mass. They don't believe in that, so they make it a symbol. But that pretty much makes it so we limit God. And there's other reasons that they don't. They only think it's a symbol. Those are the two big ones I've heard from people at work and some of my friends that are not Catholic. But just one thing: it's we limit God and we limit God's power in our lives. And one of the things we need to do is stop doing that. We need to trust in God more. We need to believe in God more, and we need to rely on Him more, and stop limiting God in our lives through our understanding and our faith of the Mass and the Eucharist, the Immaculate Conception with Mary, being sinless and not having original sin, timeless. He takes the graces from the crucifixion and all the graces that would save us today, and apply them to Mary before it happened. And many people don't understand that, but it's God. God can do whatever the heck He wants. And if we don't believe it, and we stop, and we just think it's all symbolic and everything else, we're limiting God's power, which means pretty much that we are not really believing in God, but in a idea of God, and we need to stop doing that. Me, especially, I have issues. I don't understand the Eucharist. I don't understand the Immaculate Conception very well at times. I have a hard time believing it at times, but I do because I know it's what the Church teaches. And I just have to remember that my human mind cannot comprehend it because it is small, it is weak, and it is clouded by original sin. So one of the things, we had the knowledge, we had in the enlightenment, so to speak, but we all lost it due to original sin. And that's one of the reasons that I just believe it, because it's God. And God can do whatever the heck He wants. He is all-powerful. He is omnipotent. And so He's timeless. He's in eternity. We can't comprehend it with our small minds. So we believe it like we're supposed to. And heck, I'd rather believe it and be wrong than not believe it and be wrong. So, I mean, either way, I would be wrong either way. So I'd rather be on the right side of being wrong instead. And I'd rather not limit God. And in my mind, He is all-powerful. He can do all things. And I'd rather stop limiting God in my life. And I'm going to try to do that. And I hope you guys do too. Have a good one.